Hey everyone, Pix here. Welcome back to more Crisis Core. Alright, so we're here in the Depths of Judgment, is what this area is called. It's so gnarly. Okay, yeah, I put a couple of different materia here. This is Guild Toss. We literally just throw our money at enemies. And it will do more damage depending on how much money you have. I don't know, I thought it was a really funny attack. I wanted to show it off. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Out of the way.
I also equipped Ultima. You saw how long it took to cast last time on the super boss we had, but yeah, I just want to show it off. Of course, everything pales in comparison to Costly Punch, but I just wanted to get Ultima as one of our final materias. It's kind of a staple Final Fantasy move. I haven't even leveled it up yet. Today, we are collecting the Goddess Materia. These are materia scattered about the Depths of Judgment, and we need them in order to open a door that will lead to the final boss. We have another one right here. They're not too hard to find. This area is pretty big, but for everything that isn't optional, it's actually pretty straightforward. But yeah, there is a lot of optional stuff in this particular area. They give you a lot of stuff to do. If you want just like one more final hurrah with this game, there's like a little dungeon crawling aspect to this. You know, you can go on this little quest that leads to an optional boss. I'll show off the optional boss, what he looks like really fast. Pretty much involves going through this huge labyrinth of prison cells. And like, you know, little challenges, beating monsters to get more keys to go further into the maze. It's definitely really easy to get lost and it'll last for quite a while. Just want to point out this gag really fast. We actually found a mug materia in prison, because if you mug someone, you'll be sent to prison. I thought it was funny. But yeah, this is the optional boss that I was talking about. It's like the tutorial boss at the beginning of the game, but it's a color swap. And we need a key in order to access this. Now, in preparation for this video, I actually did do all the dungeon crawling, and I actually did fight this boss. I just didn't save. It was pretty anticlimactic. With my current setup, I pretty much just stun-locked him to death with Costly Punch, and there was nothing he could do. And the only reward that we get is an accessory that really pales in comparison to everything we currently have equipped. So for this reason, we are going to be skipping out on this particular side boss. But you know, it's cool. It's a little side thing that you can do if you so wish. Admittedly, just about everything we find down here doing this optional like dungeon crawling is really worthless to us. Because at this point we already have, you know, like maxed out materia and everything that we preferred using. And they just kind of scatter like MP ups all over the place. For someone like me who's done all the missions, like, none of it's useful. So it's not, like, entirely necessary. But yeah, that's why it's cool, you know, it's all optional. You don't have to go through this extremely long thing. It's like a trope in so many games. It's like the final area, it has to be huge, it has to be massive. Well, this is, but you don't have to go through this whole thing if you don't want to. We have ourselves another materia here, the star materia. And I believe the final few materia that we need should be right down here. You may have noticed these like stone hedges, these kind of like gravestone looking things here. These are all little pieces from Loveless. And yeah, once we read one of these, it will unlock a little mini boss fight. I believe there are like four of those acts of Loveless that we can read. Let's go ahead and grab the life materia here. But yeah, I'll show off one of the little fights. It's basically all the same fight that you unlock. We fight this like werewolf looking monster. Yeah, I've fought these guys in various missions. They kind of remind me of like a Digimon or something. If you are going for the optional boss, then you have to read all the stones. Because if you don't read the stones with the Loveless axe on them, then these monsters won't show up. But they're not too difficult to find, they're just kind of scattered about, much like the materia. But yeah, essentially, you defeat one of those guys, and once you defeat them all, you will unlock access to the prison yard. I call it the prison yard, but it's essentially like a broken down prison that is infested with monsters. The place we're at just like a second ago was just kind of a mini version of the much larger dungeon. The prison yard is massive. It's all these cells that interconnect, and basically you have to defeat the enemies in the area, find keys to open like the cell doors, and it's pretty much a big maze that like you had to go through if you want to get the key to fight the optional boss. But again, you're not missing much by us skipping past this. It's really just like there for people who want to have a little more. And I believe that's just about all our materia that we're looking for here. I think there should be like one more here. This place is kind of big. Let me look around a bit. Yeah, I like this area. You know what it reminds me of? Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, the fish zone in Darkest Dungeon. That's totally what it reminds me of. I just thought of that now. But yeah, here's another materia. Yeah, and with that, I believe we have just about everything we need, I think. Trying to be a little thorough here and make sure we didn't miss anything. Yeah, alright, let's start making our way towards the goddess door. I forget what you would call it, but it's basically a boss fight with Genesis, of course. The guy that's been built up this whole time. I believe the way we get there is right down here. There is one enemy I would like to show off before we actually head to the final boss here. And I think enemies can appear here. Hopefully. If not, I'll go back. Yeah. I'll just go back until we actually find this enemy, because it's a staple Final Fantasy creature that I wanted to show us fighting just once. We're not getting too lucky with this enemy here.
Activating combat mode.
There he is. God, he looks sick in this game, dude. Let's use a bad breath move. Yeah, there it is. Yo, look how huge that is. It like covers the whole screen. Our current equipment makes it so we're not affected by that. Yeah, that pretty much will give us every status in the game, from what I understand. It's like pretty much typically how bad breath works in the other Final Fantasy games. But yeah, that's just one of the few like really cool character designs that I haven't showed off yet in this game.
Conflict resolved.
Just so people could have their own little surprise in case they want to check it out themselves, you know, because I do want people to check out these games that I play on YouTube.
Activate resolved.
And it's part of the reason why I make YouTube videos, to promote these cool games that I like so much that I want people to experience themselves, you know? Okay, so we're here. What is this place called again? The Portal of Severance. You know, look, this place actually has this greenery growing all over the place. Yeah, right. So to access the other side of the elevator, we have to have beaten that optional boss that I showed you, the like golden tutorial boss. But again, there's really not much to it, so I didn't find it especially necessary. Pretty much just leads to this room in a different way. So these are some of the final enemies we'll see in the game here. Yeah. This will be the final time we ever save the game. What does this console do? There are 7 indentations on the pedestal. Give forth the goddess materia. The path shall be made clear. If I set goddess materia in these indentations, maybe that door will open. Okay, well, we have all 7, so let's go ahead and put them in. He went to the barber. And he got a little bit of Zack's hair. Right? Like he must have. I guess so. Yeah, these claw guys. But yeah, we have endure, so we don't have to worry about anything. And everything does such little damage to us as it is. We just iframes our way through. Light of Doom. Genesis is waiting up ahead. I'm sure of it. Am I ready for the final showdown? Ready as I'll ever be.
My soul, corrupted by vengeance, hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation. You're late.
Loveless again.
You have succeeded Angeal's spirit, and carry a part of Sephiroth within you. Thus the three friends are reunited once again. And Loveless is reenacted.
No! Open your eyes, Genesis!
When the war of the beasts brings about the world's end,
I've come here to help you.
the goddess descends from the sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar. She guides us to bliss. Her gift, everlasting.
What is that?
The gift of the goddess. A heavenly boon found only in Benora.
I thought the cells were the gift.
There are various interpretations.
I don't understand.
To ponder the mystery is in itself a gift. We will all join the life stream. You are no exception. The planet has become my guardian.
Keep talking to me. Don't let it take over. You're not a monster. You're one of us. Damn you!
Activating combat mode.
Okay, let's go. Genesis Avatar, everyone. Typical Final Fantasy final boss. Giant monster. All kinds of cinematics. We got some little add-ons here. Could actually cast Ultima. And in about 5 hours, it'll be complete. Oh wow, that took every single one of them out. Look at that. Wow. Is that it? I destroyed him, dude. This poor man. He didn't get past phase 1.
my soul, corrupted by vengeance, hath endured torment to find the end of the journey in my own salvation and your eternal slumber.
Does this mean you knew from the beginning? Yeah!
Stand and fight, soldier first class. Zack!
Why is everyone always pushing things on me?
Activating combat mode.
That looks fancy. I won't destroy him immediately here. I'll try not to. Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure that we at least see his super move. The Avatar's super move is not especially flashy or anything. Dancing sword, how cool. Wow. Magic sword. Ooh. How cool. Alright, Genesis. Show me something cool, my boy. Twister Strike. He has some cool names for his moves. This man got a glowing sword. Magic sword. Come on, Genesis. Hit me with your limit. We want to see it. This poor man does 28 damage to Zack, dude. Oh wow, there you go. I regen more than his like full combo. Come on, Genesis. I'm giving you a chance. I like his theme, it's pretty cool.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it.
Come on, Genesis. Do so. Oh, there it is. Alright, I showed off Apocalypse, if anything.
I'll take the world with me.
Dope. No. Wow. That was cool. Alright, GG Genesis. See you later.
Shinra attacked us.
Save your strength.
I got some help from him over there.
It's you. Director! Thank you. Okay, let's eat. Sorry I'm not the real thing, but...
Is it good?
Yeah.
The gift of the goddess.
This apple? Huh?
And you. The dream came true.
You. I wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now. This is the 89th letter that I've sent to you. But I don't even know where to send them anymore. I really hope that this final letter that I'm writing gets to you. By the way, the flowers are selling very well. They make everyone so happy. Thanks to you, Zack. Aerith.
"4 years? What do you mean, final?" Aerith. Wait for me. You're gonna make it too. You got that?
This must be an important matter if they are sending the two of us.
Apparently the subject will become our brother.
Is that so? But
accept his fate willingly?
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return. To become the dew that quenches the land, to spare the sands, the seas, the skies, I offer thee this silent sacrifice.
Cisne! The army's mobilizing. Find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zack's life.
Of course. I haven't even told him my real name.
Help them. Cisne, I have letters for Zack. 88 of them.
I'm just kidding. You know I wouldn't do that to you. We're friends, right?
It can't be serious. There's no way we're gonna find 2 needles in a haystack this size.
There's no mission that's impossible for the
Turks, yeah.
Also, Sung apparently has something to give him.
Who? The target? So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
Reno, Root, status.
We got nothing.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. as soldier! Come and get it!
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
I'm Sisney. Here's a present.
I understand now. Where's Be alert.
This is my job. Already happened. Lies within each
We'll meet
person.
again soon. Yes.
Zack, I gotta go.
Modulating phase.
You springs about where am I going to be?
Like you've been there, you know.
Honor can be
I've
quite
never seen you use that.
at times.
If only I were
Join my battle.
Wow, nothing else out there. Thanks. Hold on.
Hello?
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Hello? Don't worry. That's right. Wanna hear? But work stuff? Not scary at all. Will I see you again? I'll be here.
Zack.
For the both of us.
Both of us.
That's right. You're gonna live. You'll be my living legacy. My honor. My dreams. They're yours now.
I'm your living legacy.
Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams.
Thank you. I won't forget. Good night. Zack.
That girl, she said that the sky frightened her. That looks so liberating. Those wings, I want them too. It feels good. If you see Aerith, say hi for me.
would you say I became a hero?
That was Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Yeah. So Cloud heads back to Midgar, where he collapses by the train station in Sector 7, where he's found by Tifa, who at that point is working at the bar as part of Avalanche, who is still so furious at Shinra for what they've done that she's joined Avalanche. She finds Cloud, and Cloud he's still messed up from the Mako poisoning, and he's like emotionally like torn apart like this whole time. After 4 years of experiments, and like they finally broke out, Zack took care of Cloud, and he was talking to Cloud the whole time, and he was talking about like what Zack wanted to do and his aspirations and how he wanted to become a mercenary. Because Cloud's mind is so messed up, he kind of like takes that on for himself, and he just doesn't know. He gets very confused. The way I interpret it is he thinks he's like part of Zack, and he truly believes that he lived part of Zack's. Dude, I love this song so much. This is so good too. Yeah, that's the story of Zack Fair, everyone. Yeah, what a game. In the end, all the stuff Zack has done for like everyone just gets shot down. A bunch of Shinra grunts. He did take on a whole army. There was 2 left. There was 2 left in a helicopter, and they were firing missiles at him the whole time. It was very unfair. Yeah, you know, Shinra wanted to cover up their tracks. They didn't want to leave behind any evidence, so they let Hojo experiment on Cloud and Zack, who were injured. And yeah, Zack did nothing wrong. Zack did nothing wrong. It's like at the end, you think to yourself like, man, maybe if I just keep fighting, I could save Zack. If you played Final Fantasy VII, you know, that's how it happened. And they recreated it so well too. Like that one scene right before the end when they're like in the truck. The guy like gave him a ride, and he's talking to Cloud, and he's like, "No, we're friends, right?" Yeah, like everything, the Nibelheim instant, and everything was just recreated so faithfully and done so well. Yeah, what a game! But yeah. This is a Crisis Core. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is a PSP game. It's like $30. I would pick this up if I were you, if you want to experience it for yourself. It is fun. You can't play it on normal. I played it on hard just to show off the hardest difficulty. Really just to show off how gnarly Minerva is. How long it takes and how you have to... I don't know. I just want to show off hard mode. It's easy enough to break on its own. Once you get past a certain point, you'll have a rougher start. But I find it more rewarding. I know it doesn't change much combat-wise or gameplay-wise, except you have to pay more attention. And you know what? Looking back on it, I am really happy that I played hard mode. Because in the end, it turned out to be pretty easy once I got to that point. Yeah, so I had a little challenge at the beginning. This game certainly kicked my ass in the beginning quite a lot, but I got my revenge. Yeah, and there's a lot of side content I did not show off. There's an RPG, I beat it in 11 episodes. Showed you, you know, all the story stuff, a bunch of the side content, not all of it. There are like certain things I didn't unlock. I didn't unlock the Zack fan club. Yeah, unfortunately, because I didn't talk to Cisne. I didn't unlock a certain reporter in a specific chapter that like is like anti-Shinra. Yeah, I missed a couple things, but you know, for the most part, I got the full Genji set, I got the DMW 100%, the mission 100%, and we beat the super boss. So for me, that's, you know, that's what's really important. That's, you know, the stuff I really wanted to show off. Yeah. That's pretty much Crisis Core. And there's still a whole bunch you can see if you want to play it yourself. Like I said earlier too, there's some really cool side missions. Why by Ayaka. Yeah, I'm gonna get hella copyrighted by that. Dude, this whole playthrough got claimed, but like for the most part, a lot of it was just like BS, YouTube, like fake claims. But this one is definitely getting claimed by Y. I really hope it doesn't get blocked. I don't think it will. I think they'll just take the rev, but it doesn't really matter. I just want to show off the game. Yeah, that's it, dude. That's Crisis Core. That's it. That's Zack's story. Yeah. And that will lead up into the events that kick off Final Fantasy VII, ladies and gentlemen. When we go into the remake, it's not going to be a story about stopping Sephiroth or saving the world. It's a story of revenge for the fallen. That's the way I look at it now. Gotta avenge Zack, dude. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the remake. I haven't played the demo yet. Like, I did a poll on Patreon. A lot of people said just, you know, just experience it for the first time. I think I will play the demo off camera, but people don't want me to make a video of it. They want me to wait until the full game comes out. Yeah, that's what literally everyone on Patreon said. Just wait. But I'm gonna play the demo on my free time. I still haven't got to the Resident Evil 3 demo. Resident Evil 3 is coming out. I'm sorry I've been so inactive. I really, like, this game is large. I 100% did all the missions. That took a lot of time. Not to mention all the SP grinding to make all my materia stats, like, really, you know, get all the necessary gil to get my equipment. I did a fair amount of grinding off camera. Like, I was literally God at the end. Like, you saw what I did to the final boss. So, yeah. At this point, the only real threat is Minerva. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to show off all the cool stuff, you know? It's just kind of my thing. I do this how I play games. I like to 100% stuff. But this definitely was quite the commitment. Definitely took a lot of time. Not to mention, God, there was a lot more not voice acting. There was a lot of like reading involved in this. I wanted it to sound good. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. I genuinely tried so hard to make this enjoyable to watch because I really like this game, you know. I like the story of Zack. I like Zack a lot, you know. So I really tried to make it enjoyable. I hope someone appreciate this. Yeah. This is like up there with Xenoblade for me. Just because it's such a sad, it's such an impactful ending, you know. And they make Zack just like the chillest dude. He just wants to become a hero. He just wants to do the right thing, but he gets wrapped up with Shinra because he sees, like, you know, the media so was talking about how Sephiroth is a hero, and he wants to be like Sephiroth, and he wants that recognition. Not really selfishly though. He genuinely wants to do the right thing. That's what makes Zack so cool. He never doesn't know like what he wants. Like every other Final Fantasy protagonist, he just wants to be a hero. You know, his goal is always in mind. He just got fucked over by the wrong people. Yeah. Sad story, bro. Square Enix, everyone. Yeah, I enjoy the Final Fantasy franchise, even if I'm not super familiar with it entirely. I think I played, like, what? The one on the Super Nintendo? That, like, I don't even know what the real number of it is. I forget. It's the one with the girl with the green hair. It's been so long. That was my first Final Fantasy game. The one on the Super Nintendo with the girl with the green hair. Yeah, and I remember loving that. That was a much more traditional Final Fantasy experience. But since then, I played a fair amount of the PSP remake of the very first one, which I do have. I do enjoy what I have played. I certainly do. These grandiose adventures. Shining stories. I just love RPGs. Square Enix makes good products too. Certainly.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
To be continued in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, it's so cool actually seeing that and knowing that we'll be actually getting a remake of it finally at long last. Yep, that's it. That's Crisis Core. The spirit of Zack will always live on through Cloud and in our hearts. But this story isn't quite yet finished, dudes. So, for now, let's just say, this Buster sword about to get some wear and tear.